Welcome, race fans, to Dover Speedway for tonight's running in the International Asphalt Association's Xfinity Series. We've got 100 laps to do here tonight. Cars are currently out on the track doing some qualifying. Got about a minute and a half left of qualifying, and we're going to find out who's going to be able to tame the monster.
Watching me give up on everything we were. How could you watch when I was so broken? Watching everything we built up fade away. I'm at the end of fighting just to breathe. And I remember you said you'd never leave. You keep me alive, alive. When everything collides and falls apart, you are the one that's haunting me. I'm alive, so alive. You make all the pain inside fade away. You are the one that keeps me alive. How could you live with all of my weakness? All of the times I ran, pushing you away. All I do is hurt you. I never deserved you. Never aware of everything I put you through. Then I remember you said you'd never leave. Do you remember you said you'd never leave? You keep me alive.
Alright, race fans, looks like the cars are gridding up. We've got just a few more, waiting on a few cars out there. Then we're going to take you through the field. Party gridding up.
When everything collides and falls apart, you are the one that's haunting me. I'm alive, so alive. You make all the pain inside fade away. You are the one that keeps me alive. I'm cutting you, there's no escape. I breathe you in or suffocate. Surrendering's the only way to find time and life. You keep me alive, alive. When everything collides and
Alright, race fans, cars are rolling off a pit road. Let's take you through the field. Sitting on the pole tonight, we've got Wesley Crump with Eric Whitner on his outside. Row 2 is going to be Kyle Hardy with Richard Swaverly. Row 3 is going to be Randy Brashears with Christopher Spencer. Row 4, Larry Murphy with Hunter Youngblood. Row 5, Alan Duggar and Sean Freeman. Row 6, Joe Gregory in that 78 car with Cody Lunger on his out. Row 7, William Mann, Ty Dahlman. Row 8, Colin Bester, Doug Webb. 9, Joshua Stott and Dominic Abagio. And Blake Mosley, Corey Stansel, Darren Dennis, Kevin Roy, and Zach Holloway rounding out the field. Pace car is off. Crump brings them to the line. And they're off to a good start. Crump with a good lead, Hardy following in behind. Coming off a 3. Whitner falling back in the line in 3rd. Brashears in 4th. 32 up on his outside. 11 getting by the 32. So further back, we've got Doug Webb on the outside of that 20 car. Webb falling back in line. 20 getting by. Crump doing great, making a gap on 2nd place, 5/10 already. We're only on lap 3. Full head of steam as they come off of 1. A little further back. Now and Doug are trying to get by the 53 car. Looking on the high side. Is that going to let the 5 get by him though? No, not quite to him. 53 possibly poking his nose down into 30, but he wasn't quite to his bumper yet. 30 holding the low line. Youngblood in that 53. Crump still up front, increasing that gap. '54 making a move, getting by that 78. 78 maybe having some problems as the 9 goes right by him too. Willie Mann Jr. driving that number 9 car. Him in the 54 get by Joe Gregory in the 78. Looks like Doug Webb just a bit loose off of the corner. And 20 hits the wall. Dominic Fasciello brushes the wall. He's going to let 58 of Mosley possibly take a look underneath. Mosley having a great run last week until the very end of the race with some late race contact. Was set up to win that one. I think he didn't throw down a qual lap today. Starting in the back. Got some cars moving around here. 20 might have grabbed the wall again. As we see Freeman making his way underneath. Heading down into turn 1. He's going to try and clear him through here, and he does. 20 staying up high. Freeman down on the low side. 20 flies down the track. Dominic having a hard time keeping it off the wall today. As he's into it again. Seven car just about to get passed by Freeman. Freeman down on the low side, heading to 2. He's got the run, but 7 gonna have too much of a run on the high side. No, it looks like Freeman's gonna clear him. Slides up in front of him, and he's got the position. Back up front, Crump's still leading this thing with over a full second lead over Eric Whitner in second. Hardy's still holding down third. These guys all single filed out, having a pretty good race so far. We hit lap 14, we're about to come to 15. Single filed out. 53 is looking to get by Murphy. It's closing in on him. Look, 11 car, last week's winner. It's Christopher Spencer in that 11 car. Picking up a win last week at Las Vegas. Capitalizing on some others' misfortune. Up front at the right time. Grabs the lead with about 10 to go. And never looked back. Spencer trying to get a little further up, currently in 6th right now. Like Lunger trying to get by that 54 Bester. Lunger looking down low, he's not quite there. Sends it out of 4 down the front stretch. Is he going to be able to do anything in 1? Not quite yet. Bester in the middle of offense and defense. So he's trying to get up to that 34. Ty Dahlman make that spot, but the 5 starts to fall back, losing the gap on him, or increasing the gap. We've got 20 green laps completed in the books. Crump leading every one of them, with now over a 2-second lead. Youngblood getting by that 07. Dude, that 07's a lap car. And he's got some Dover stripes. As 24 is looking to get by him. 24 Alan Duggar. Gaps are closing back up again between the 5. Shoots way down low. 5's going to take the high line this time. Not preferential with the other 2 taking the low. Looking like that 5 car may have some company soon. Joe Gregory in 78 starting to close the gap and get a little closer to him. Right on his back bumper. That 5's getting on Bester's rear. Bester's still trying to get up to Dahlman. Right there. He's got his nose underneath. Is he going to be able to complete the passes? They head into 1, coming off of 2. He's to his rear quarter. He's got the nose under there. Sends it down into 3. Making a little bit of progress on him. And looks like he might have to fall back in line as the 5's got a better run. 34, that's Dahlman still up high. Bester still all over him, trying to get that position. Trying to get top 10, get 10th spot from Dahlman. He's made a few runs on him and gotten close, but has not been able to complete the pass so far. As Dahlman brushes the wall, that's going to let Bester get a better run into 1. Rolling through the middle, and off of 2 they go. Bester side by side with him. Dahlman brushes the wall again. Dahlman way up high into 3. Bester making his way by. Is he going to be able to clear him out of 4? He does. It's like Lunger's going to be getting by Dahlman too. It's not quite clear yet. And he's got him cleared. Falls up in front of him. It's looking like Gregory may be trying to make a move on Dahlman. It's like brushing the wall really messed up Dahlman. Crump with now over a 3.5 second lead. Can barely see the second place in the frame. Kevin Roy out of Peta at 8. Darren Dennis. Dahlman may be looking to get his spot back from Lunger. Lunger having a pretty good run tonight. Took Dahlman in the wall again. Dahlman trying to just keep it off the wall and keep that 78 behind him. Not give up any more spots than he already has. Hardy up there in second place. Over 3 seconds behind the leader. Hardy picking up win number 1 in the first race of this series this season, Daytona. He's got 1 under his belt already. Alan Duggar looking like Bester might be catching up to him. Bester is indeed closing in quickly. Looks like that 20 car of Dominic Pagello has retired for the evening. Oh, and we got car around. That's 17 of Whitner, and that's going to bring out the caution. Saw another car with him. Is that, let's see, 53. He just hard rights up into him. Let's go on board with Youngblood. See what happened. Maybe he just got loose off the corner or something. He's on board with Hunter Youngblood. Kind of weird. Not like he really turned the wheel. He just kind of drifted that way. Must just not have known he was there, I guess. The Youngblood into Whitner, both with heavy front end damage, and I think Whitner's actually got some pretty bad rear end damage too. So that's going to bring out caution number 1 tonight. Which is going to destroy the lead that Crump had, but looks like we're taking pit stops. Looks like we got some rights over there at 53, maybe just taking some right sides. Or just a quick repair actually, because that was Youngblood from that caution. Crump's off, pressure's off, 32, 11, 30. It's like we're going to have a lot of 4-tire stops. Like we got here Doug Webb and Whitner in the 17 from that wreck. Heading down pit road now. Whitner down a lap now. Unfortunate events, wrong place, wrong time for him. So caution number 1 is out. Currently on lap 38 of 100. Whitner grabbing a fast repair. Yeah, so these guys have a fast repair tonight. Like the lights are off on the pace car. I'm just gonna bring them around one more time. Currently have 17 cars on the lead lap, Hunter Youngblood being the last car on the lead lap, Eric Whitner being first a lap down in 18th. Youngblood and Whitner both getting caught up in the wreck. Whitner was not able to move along fast enough to keep on the lead lap. But the pace car is off, and looks like the green flag is out. Crump with a great start. Brashears not as well. That 32, Richard Swavely getting by. 33 is a late exit from the pits. So they just head by. Leaders single filing out quickly. They head down into 3. Crump brings him off of 2. Got a couple of cars side by side. Let's get that Joe Gregory up on the high side. Gregory currently in 11th place. Losing a couple spots right here. Wow. Not by Whitner, because he is a lap down. Darren Dennis making his way by. 78. Gregory not very fast, but he is on the lead lap. But he's getting passed by lap cars right now. Possibly just conserving. After that. 11 car off of 3. Maybe gonna get challenged for that 4th place by Alan Duggar. Or Spencer gonna be on the offense looking for 3rd place with getting by Brashears. Crump slowly pulling away from Swavely. Swavely not letting him go that easily. Levin making a challenging move on Brashears. Heading down into 1. Spencer's, they're just about nose to nose, neck and neck. Off of 2. Still side by side. Nobody really having quite an advantage at this point. Not quite yet. It's the 11 starting to get his nose out of it. Is he able to clear him? He does. Slides up in front of Brashears. That's going to put the 11 to Christopher Spencer up in the top 3. Someone just brushing the wall right there. We've got a cluster back here. Lunger is being challenged by the 9 car. William Mann Jr. It's like Lunger's going to get by him. Down the back and into 3. Brashears not letting Spencer go too easily. All over his back bumper after losing that spot. Now officially halfway in this one, lap 50 of 100. As Crump takes the halfway lap. Duggar getting passed by that 54 Colin Bester. Hardy looking underneath. Remember, Hardy was right up front in 2nd place. With a whole first before that caution. Pitting, looks like he lost some spots on pit road. Now having to work his way back up. Already maybe brushed the wall just a little bit. Larry Murphy in 5th place in that 30 car. Swavely very slowly falling back from the leader. Crump just over a half-second lead now. And Lunger on the high side of that 8. Getting by Darren Dennis, a lap down. But making his way by him on the outside. Lunger up in the top 10. Somebody's smacking the wall. Now that 9 car, William Mann Jr. making his way by the 8. Oh, we got cars way down low. What happened there? 5 got some heavy damage. Oh! Contact with the 78. Looked like maybe he was trying to get down to pit road. A lot of heavy damage on that. Something happened to Lunger. Let's go back and take a look. What just happened? Up off the corner, smacks the wall. Causes him to slow down. 9's about to go under him, can't. Heads up. 78 comes by. Smack. So Lunger bringing it down onto the pit road now. No caution, but unfortunate luck for Lunger. Now he's going to lose at least 1 lap. Crump still leading every lap of this race. Nobody's been able to touch him at all today. Is he going to be able to keep going, as he's been pretty dominant tackling Miles the Monster? Is he going to be able to finish it out? Dahlman falling all the way back to 16th place. Lunger off the pit road. Looks like he took a fast repair, got a new car. Seen that Brashears has made his way back past the 11 of Christopher Spencer. Blood heading by that 8. 8 looking to almost look like he was going to try and cross him over, but I believe they're not on the same lap. Take a look back at Freeman getting passed by Webb. Those not on the same lap. Webb down on the low side. Looks like maybe holding up that 14. Stancil. Stancil is on the lead lap. Now Lunger 2 laps down. Looks like he's got a fast car, unfortunately. Got into some trouble. And the 87's into the wall. Freeman smacks the wall. They had, oh, almost 3 wide. Wow, that was close. Very close one by Stancil. Whew. I'm sorry, but that was, wow. That was close. Stancil, like he just jumped out of it at the very last second. Almost too late. Not quite. Man. Crump still up front with lead, 2.5 lead. Freeman making moves. Corey Stansel trying to catch Freeman and get by him. Lap car on the outside. Couple lap cars back here. That's Doug Webb and Zach Holloway on the outside of 33. Richard Swavely just hanging in second place. Maybe hoping Crump will wear his stuff out and he'll be able to catch up to him. Looks like he just barely brushed the wall right there. Brasher's still in third. 3 seconds back. It's like Hardy's making his way back up. Currently sitting in 5th place. Got his sights on Spencer in that 11 car. Closing in very quickly as he sends it down into 1. Spencer closing the door, closing the gap on the 23 of Brasher's. Like 3rd, 4th, and 5th are tightening up. We may be seeing a battle soon here. So we got 30 laps to go. Caution is going to be out as we hit lap 28. Is that Webb? Webb's slow on the bottom. Let's see. Doesn't look like that was him. I mean, he was stopped, but he was down on the apron. Not seeing anything out of ordinary besides hit. Oh, there we go, right on the back stretch. There we go. 35 and a 54. And down the back stretch. Oh, and the 5 turns to 30. What? Wow. What happened there? 5 car on board. Comes off the corner. Drifts down just a little bit, and that's what it was. Drifted down and finished him off by turning left instead of turning himself into the outside wall. Looks like he actually keeps it off the wall himself. Let's go for a dizzying ride with the 30. Turn to the outside wall. Wow. Lots of 360s in that one. It's going to bring out caution number 2 on lap 74. Crump still out front. So just hits, I guess. Lights are off on the pace car as they hit turn 2. Bring them down the backstretch one more time. See, is Crump going to be able to finish this one out on top? Is Swavely going to have anything for him? How about Brashears or Hardy? Crump been ridiculously dominant today, leading every lap. Should say every green lap. And green flag is out. Crump with a great start. Swavely not so much. Brashears getting the nose out ahead of him. Hardy maybe a little stuck behind that 32 of Swavely. It's going to put Swavely in third with Brashears in second, but we got Hardy on the outside of Spencer. Hardy getting shuffled back. There's Mosley. Mosley been kind of just hanging around in the back. Last week being super dominant at Vegas. Where did he come from? Swavely poking around, maybe trying to set himself up for a move on Brashears. Get second place back. He's got to get into second before he can go for that win. Under up on the outside of 30. Oh, and Freeman way down the track. 30 car blinking. So he's back now. We just had one blink into the wall. Boy, I don't know. Ooh, Brashears got a mirror full of Swavely. $20 laps to go. Does anybody have anything for Crump? Duggar back here, making his way up to Mosley. Whitner getting his lap back as well as Bester out of that caution. Hardy is all over the back bumper of Spencer in the 11 car. Hardy sends it up high into 1. Spencer keeping it down low, but Hardy's going to bring it back down low to take it off of 2. Poking the nose down low. Not enough to get to him. Coming off of 3. Hardy really sending it on the high side, trying to get by him on the outside line. Trying to make anything work that he can. These guys got anything, they're going to have to make it happen soon. As Crump hits the line with 15 laps to go. Hardy making a charge. He's just not able to get to him, but the yellow flag is out. Try and see who we have around. Let's take a look. Freeman in the 87. Oh, 54 gets the 17. 17 getting caught up again. Ooh, looking like he may be about to park it for the night. 54 coming off of turn 4, just taps the 17, climbs him up a little bit. Inside wall, and the 7 drills him, absolutely drills him right in the door. You can see we're on board with Doug Webb in the 7 car, watching those guys come off the corner. 17 goes in just straight into his door. Nowhere to go. Kind of just the last second. Wasn't expecting him to end up where he did. It's going to have a lot of front end damage for that number 7 car. Looking like Whitner towed. So we've got pit stops going on. Wait a minute. Did Crump get beat off of pit road? Oh, Crump possibly having a bad stop. Gets beaten off the pit road by Randy Brashears. And, let's see, is that 24 car on the lead lap? It's Alan Duggar. He is. So it's going to put Duggar and Brashears in front of Crump. Crump starting on the pole, so we know he's very fast with clean air. But how's he going to do getting stacked up behind someone? Not sure why everybody's going by Crump. It's currently showing him in 14th. Did he get an EOL for something? Fortunately, I don't have race control in my ear, but it does look like he's going to the back. EOL, with that, Blake Mosley is going to be the leader, with Randy Brashears in second. Mosley I'll have to take the high side, but the lights are still on the pace car. So maybe he's not. But... Lights are off on the pace car, so we're going to go around one more time. Coming to the line with 10 laps to go? 9? 11. Coming to the line with just about 10 to go. So... heartbreak for Crump. I really don't know what happened to him. We're going to have to find out post-race. Pace car's off. Mosley is your control car on the high side. Green flag is out. Mosley's off with a great start. Brashear's following in. But he's got Spencer on the high side. Christopher Spencer showing he was able to pass him earlier in the race. 9 laps to go. Spencer's still on the high side next to Brashear's. Mosley too high into the corner, possibly going to lose it right here. Looks like that's going to let Brashear's get his nose out down low, and he's going to go by. Looks like he's just about got him cleared. Spencer's going to follow through, and Hardy is as well. Mosley quickly getting kicked out of the top 3. Hardy looking down underneath the 11 of Spencer. He's got the nose out. Can he clear him? He does. He slides up in front of him off of 4, but he brushes the wall. That's not going to cause Christopher to get his spot back. Lap car with heavy damage staying down low on the apron. Crump all the way back in 15th. Heartbreak for him. They're leading every green lap. As dominant as he was, that's good news for everyone else. Brashear's continuing to lead as we're coming into 5 laps to go. And down into 1 and off of 2. Hardy's trying to get to him. Hardy's brushing the wall again. Topping Hardy's car as he chases him down. Got 4 laps to go. We're going to ride on board with Hardy for a lap and see as he tries to make his way up to Brashear's, trying to steal that win from him. Off of 2, heading down the backstretch now. Into 3. Drives it in deep. You could hear the throttle. He was really on that pretty far into the corner. Hardy giving it everything he's got, trying to get this win from Brashear's. Brashear's brushes the wall. Hardy drives it in deep, almost to him. Very close. Can Hardy make it happen? Brashear's taking the line with 2 to go. Hardy's still pushing it, driving that thing deep into the corners. Off of 2. Hardy's brushing the wall again. He is sending that thing hard. They're going to come back to the line. Brashear's is going to take the line with white flag. 1 lap to go. Hardy smacks the wall again. That might have cost him right there. possibly his last shot as Brashears is just taking off now. Hardy sends it in deep, but it's just not close enough. Brashears off of turn 4. And Randy Brashears is going to be your winner at Dover. Second place is going to be Kyle Hardy. Third is going to go to Christopher Spencer, last week's winner. Great top 3 finish for him. A little congratulatory tap. So Randy Brasher is going to bring it to victory lane. Brasher's going to burn it down as he smacks the rear end on the wall. So we are going to take a short break and get our top 3 as soon as we come back. So don't go anywhere. Alright, looks like we've got a top 3 and a few joining us here. So we're gonna bring down Crump. I'd actually like to talk to him. Wesley Crump, you got us?
Yeah, I finished 13th, dude.
This is Chris in the 1-5 Studios broadcast booth. So
Oh,
we
okay.
wanna
How's it going, man?
Good. We're just wanting to know what happened at the end there. Did you get like an EOL or something? You're incredibly dominant and then just went backwards on that last caution. What happened?
Yeah, I missed the commitment line. That's all it is.
Oh, penalty?
Yep.
Uh,
Just messed that up. I knew if I didn't pit, I was gonna be a sitting duck, but at the same time, they were probably gonna stay out if I did pit. So I was trying to duck in there the last second, just barely missed it.
all right, we got you absolutely dominant today. Heartbreak at the end. So congratulations on the good run and good luck next week. Hopefully we'll see you out there up front again.
Yeah, man. Won't be here next week on vacation.
All right, well then the week after that.
That's right. All right. Take it easy. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're here with our third place finisher, Christopher Spencer. Christopher, you had a win last week and you just kind of hanging around mid-pack. Seems like you show up at the end of the race at just the right time when you need to be there. Tell us how you did.
Oh yeah. Track like Dover is a track that basically you're just trying to keep from getting damaged the whole time. Keep it out the wall. Keep all four tires straight. Um, so basically, was running there. Car was a little on the tight side, but I really couldn't. It's really hard to pass with it. So we qualified decent. I'd say probably our best qualifying we've had in a while. It kind of just hung around there about fifth or fourth. The way the cautions flew kind of put us in a little bit of a position and possibly made a challenge at the front. I think the 16 had some type of issue on pit road. I seen that he got we had to go past him after pit stop, so it kind of put us right there. Had a shot at Randy there for a few laps, and then it was kind of over.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty dominant uh, performance out of you. Last week's win and a top three this week. Keep up the momentum and congratulations on the top three. Who would you like to thank?
Thank you. I definitely appreciate it. Of course, the whole Smoke Show Racing team, the SRTV network, IAA Racing League. Just I've been racing with these guys for multiple years now, and always a great show. Always great racing. Of course, 1 5 Studios, great stuff there. Watched the broadcast from last week. Did a really good job. Excited to be back here speaking with you again this week. And yeah, ready to keep going. Keep the season moving.
All right, Chris, we appreciate the compliments and you talking to us. So good luck on the next one, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you, boss.
All right, let's hop in with our second place finisher, Kyle Hardy. Kyle, you started at the back with a very fast car. Kind of didn't even see you coming in there. You were just all of a sudden up front. Tell us how you got up there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we started in inside the top five or something, but it wasn't too bad. I got like 30 seconds of damage and had to fix that. I didn't want to use a fast repair because you just always like keeping it if you really need it. And I hated
Right.
having to waste 30 seconds on pit road, but was able to weave our way back up in there and have a good race with them guys. Sucks that Wesley had some bad luck there. He was really tough to beat, and Randy, once he got out in clean air, it was done from there.
All right. Well, you had a very quick car, at least at the end. So close to getting that win. Just looks like you brushed the wall a few times on the outside, but sending it deep in there. But still, P2, great finish. So congratulations on that one. And who'd you like to thank?
Yeah, definitely scraped the wall a couple times, just trying to get all I could out of it. It was fun racing with everybody, just trying to get the win. But no, just gotta thank my brother. He makes me a little. It's a plain wrap, but he does all that for me, and I can come over here and have a little bit of fun. Other than that, thanks Randy and all his guys, and having this little series. It's pretty fun. I've seen it on Facebook, and glad to be a part of it for 10 weeks.
All right. Well, congratulations on the good run, the second place finish. And thanks for talking to us. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, good job, Randy, on the win, and sucks there. Wesley had a bad luck, but we'll race with y'all again next week. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're here with your winner, Randy Brashears, hanging around second place for a lot of that run. Up front, bad luck for Crump. Capitalized for you. Tell us how you did it.
Yeah, it was the car was super tight for everybody, and I knew it was all about just saving tires. I know I was talking to my team, and I was saving the tires a lot better than most of the people were, and I mean Crump, he was the class of the field right now, or tonight anyway. But I just kept saving, just riding. I was hoping for a top three, and we got that last caution, and I knew it was going to be, just a shootout on who went to the pits or not. And I kind of set Wesley up a little bit. I waited till the very last second and yanked it onto pit road. And he tried to react to me and got that commitment cone violation. And, it just worked out for me.
Well, bad fortune for Crump is good for you. putting it in victory lane. We're hoping to see you in victory lane a few more times this year, but a dominant performance tonight. So who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank Flying Change Farm, Beef Lawrence, Performance Racing, Turner Alignment, obviously the Xfinity or IAA Xfinity Series. We put on a pretty good show overall, and Dirty Boys Racing. We got a great team. We all work together really well and have good communication. I'd like to thank all of them, and of course my wife for being patient enough to let me keep doing it.
All right, Randy, congratulations on the win, and it's been great watching you guys out here. You guys put on a good race, clean racing, minimal cautions. Always fun to watch you guys. So we'll look forward to seeing you next week, and again, congratulations on that win.
All right, thanks a lot.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at 1-5 Studios. We'd like to thank you for joining us. Don't forget, next week, we got Thursday actually, 9 o'clock Eastern, the STSL, the Super League, is going to be right here on Thursday, 9 o'clock. So make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss any of that. Subscribe if you don't want to miss any of this Xfinity racing, because we've got 7 more races coming up this season, and they're sure to be action-packed. So we'd like to thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.